I will start the video off by saying it was a great week. I had over $1,000 in sales on eBay, selling 5 items. Before I ever sold my first item on eBay, I read a book on the subject and I watched many YouTube videos. In this video here, I'm going to go over some of the things that I did not learn in that eBay book or in any of the YouTube videos that I watched. Hello, my name is Jason Silverstein, and this is my 6th week selling on eBay. I started selling on eBay because I thought it was a great way to make some extra money and to have it be more fun for myself. I thought I'd do these videos to document my progress from going from somebody who knows absolutely nothing about selling on eBay to a real pro. If you've been watching me from week to week to week, you know that last week I sold absolutely nothing. 0 items. It was a bad week for me. This week I sold 5 items. What's the difference, you may ask? There really is no difference. I didn't do anything differently at all. The 5 items that sold, they were either newly listed or hadn't been listed for very long. And I looked back at them and just wanted to find out what they had in common versus those items that are just sitting there. And what they have in common is the items that sold right away or have been selling. I am one of the only people that is selling that item. Whereas the items that are not selling, I have a lot of competition for it. I want to give you some real life examples to help illustrate my point. Here we have these Tony Robbins Get the Edge program. Now, before I started selling it, I was thinking, Tony Robbins, a lot of people have heard of him. This is going to be a good seller. I could sell this easily. The problem is, there are a lot of people selling this program on eBay, other websites, and even on his own Tony Robbins website. You could buy the thing brand new. Now, of course, I'm selling it much less expensive than the brand new one, and I'm selling it less expensive than many other sellers, but people have a lot of options. This Fortune Builders, it's one that people know is Stan Merrill. He has his own TV program. And we were thinking that Fortune Builders, Stan Merrill, this is going to sell easily. But there are other people selling this item and it's not really selling. These 2 books, if you remember, I pointed out these 2 books in one of my videos that I had high hopes for them because they are pretty rare. This one, I think it was copyright 1959, and this one is out of print. There's very few, but still, I have maybe my prices are too high in these books, although I did reduce them. But they aren't selling, and that's because people have options. Conversely, let me show you one item that I haven't shipped out yet that sold recently. This program by Larry Harbolt. Now, you may not have ever heard of Larry Harbolt. I have heard of him because I'm a real estate investor located pretty close to his hometown. I'm in Sarasota, he's in St. Petersburg, so I've heard of him. But I have a feeling that maybe not a lot of people have. There's none of his items for sale on eBay. Nothing has sold of his on eBay. I looked up sold completed items. There was nothing. There was nothing to go by. And I listed it. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. And a few days later, it sold. And my theory is just I was the only person selling it. My takeaway, and this is something no one ever told me, I didn't find it in any book, I didn't find it in any YouTube video, is that when you have an item that you're selling, that there's no sales history, you can't look up the solds, you can't look up the other actives because nobody else is selling it. It may be one of your best selling items. The next thing that I've learned that no one ever told me about from books or videos is the importance of having the right size shipping box and how difficult it is. So far, I've been super lucky. I've just been keeping all my Amazon boxes, I guess, ever since I started ordering from Amazon, which is years ago, and I have them all in the house. And that's just dumb luck. I don't know why I kept all those boxes. And I have all these different size boxes, so I've been able to fulfill all my orders just with those boxes and some padded envelopes that I bought. That was it. So I was pretty lucky so far. And until now, I have this order, the Larry Harbault one I was just talking about, where it's like these 3 CDs, these 3 thick notebooks. And I don't have the right box laying around. I have some that are too big. I got many that are too small. I have these that I bought before. I had to actually, last time I dropped something off at FedEx, I got one of their boxes hoping that it would work, this box, but here, this one, it didn't fit. And I got, by the way, UPS has the biggest variety of boxes, if you're wondering. I went to UPS and I wanted to get at least 2 of them, and I got this box and this box, but neither one of them really fit well. The smaller one I could kind of do, but I have to put in a lot of filling, so I might have to return it. So those are 3 boxes that I bought just for this one order, and I'm still don't have the right size box. And it makes me think about how difficult this can be, because if I have to go buy a box every time I do an order, that could be rough. And if I want to buy, if I buy them online, they're much cheaper. Like these boxes, one of them I know costs $5, another costs more. So that really eats into my profit. If I want to order more online, that are cheaper, but you have to order them about 25 at a time, all on one side. So if I'm a really big reseller, I can have all those boxes, 25 of each size box, and then I'd be all set. But that's not really practical for quite some time until I have a lot of inventory. So I don't really know what people do. I haven't found any videos on this subject, and so I guess it's up to me to figure it out for myself, and then once I figure it out, I'm going to tell you. I like reselling, it's fun, it's challenging, and maybe most important of all, I'm making money at it. And that's why in my next week's video, I probably talk to you about how I can increase my inventory, because I will pretty soon run out of things to sell. And I don't want to just reduce all the prices of the stuff I have for sale just to sell them, to have something to do. So it's very important that I can increase my items for sale, as well as possibly learn how to sell books, because there's a lot of books that I could sell. If you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss my next video. And I will see you next time.